Sorry for the mess up there with the returning shortly screen not showing up. I thought I had hit the right button. These things happen. So what we're going to be looking at is making one of these. It's what's known as Pepper's Ghost. And the picture over here on the side kind of explains it. Basically, you've got an object over here that's slightly out of view, and over here you've got the mirror image of it, only the mirror image is going to be transparent, as is seen in this next one. If we take the light away from this one, it's not showing up over here. And that is what we're going to be doing. Basically, it's a light trick using mirrors and light. A lot of your scenes where there's just a recording of someone, which was the case during some recent concerts. The artist was either dead or not there. They took old footage and ran it through a set of mirrors to create this effect. And that's basically what we're going to be looking to do. Making a Pepper's Ghost using some real simple things we have around the house, or should have around the house. Let's go to this view. And what we're going to be needing for this, I've got it all right here on this sheet of paper. Sadly, you can't see it though, but that's okay with me because I'm going to lift it up so you can see it. And turn it the right way this time. So first off, we've got a new smartphone. Note, this is not the usual spelling of N-E-W, this is N-I-U, which is something I came up with the other day to talk about this not in use cell phone. See what I did there? NIU, not in use. So we've got our not in use cell phone. Then we're going to need a fair amount of cardboard. Just any box will do. And I've got a box right here. Will work perfectly for what we're aiming for. Let me tend to something right quick. Okay, sorry about the view of my arm there. But I had to tend to something on the other screen. Okay, next up is a plastic sheet protector. And I've got one of those right here. That's followed up by a permanent marker. Got one of those. And a rectangular mirror. And here's the rectangular mirror. You can see yourself in there. Alright, so with all of this, we are ready to begin building, but we need to first off come up with some templates for what we're going to be doing. So let's move all of this over and get something to measure angles with, measure distance with, mark on things with, and a pad of writing paper, which I have somehow put all the way over on the other side of the desk. There we go. So this is what we're going to do to start with. We're going to get an angle drawn on this because we need 45 degrees. And the easiest way to get a 45-degree angle, well, one is to use a protractor, like I'm doing. But the other way is to just have a 90-degree angle and divide that in two. Because if you have two 45-degree angles, you're going to get 90 degrees. So let's just go ahead and make that template. And we're going to start down here. We're going to use the red line as the horizontal, the blue line as the vertical. For our purposes here, and did I forget to say that we're actually going to need something to cut things with? I think I did, didn't I? Well, not to worry, I've always got a sharp blade at hand. And scissors in the drawer if I feel I need them. So we've got our 90-degree angle. And now just divide this in two. I'm going to go with that. And all we really need is one of them. So we'll go with the top one. And what we're trying to base this off of is the vertical size going this way of our screen. So if we take our screen and put it here, we can see that line will give just enough, because it's going from here to here, will give just enough of a size there. So I guess I'll use scissors for this. Get them out here. All right, good old pair of scissors. Let's get our paper removed from the writing pad. Don't need you any more writing pad. And let's cut this out. Now for the astute among you, you may realize I did not mark the final edge. To make it a smaller triangle. But we're not aiming for a small triangle, we want it decently sized in the other direction. So we've got this. That gives us our template for the next step. And the reason I said this is going to be a 2-day thing is because in this session we're doing a lot of the cutting, and the next session we're going to be doing the next phase, which is going to be gluing things together. So now we need to cut out 2 of these from our cardboard. Now that we have a template, we can trace it out. And the best way to ensure that everything stays where we want it on this cardboard is going to be to use a little bit of double-sided tape. See, whenever you get into a multi-day project, you realize there are things you forgot to write down on that materials list. But not to worry, because there's always stuff around when you need it. So we're just going to take a little bit of tape, use our scissors to divide it in 2. Take the first bit, and I'm just going to put it right down here on the table. So it's right here, if you can see that. And now I'm going to take the other one and divide this into 2 pieces as well. So we get something like this. Just pull that other one off. And now we're going to flip our template over. Put one on one corner. And the other on the other corner. Leaving the last one for the final corner. Now we've got something to hold our template down while we trace it out. We'll put it up here. Make sure the tape adheres. And grab our pen and trace it out. Trying to do this as carefully as possible while at the same time in camera. I think I'm going to pull the ruler back in here and give me something a little bit firmer to push against with the pen. win some, you lose some. Let's see, add up a little bit. So there's one. And now we will do the other long straight edge. That one worked wonderfully. If only the other one had done so. Now the last edge to do. And we can remove our template. And hopefully the tape pulls off with it. So far it is. And all the tape came off with the template, so that's what we wanted. And we now have a triangle. Now what we're going to do, let me get the cutter board I had from last time, which is just a notebook that I use the back of to cut things out with, or on I should say. And using the penknife, we're going to start cutting this out. Don't like the way that penknife is looking. Make sure it's in all the way. Okay, so it was in all the way. Or so I thought. Get that back in there. Get it. Tightened up. There we go. And last cut to make. Nothing showing through on the back yet, but that's okay. Nothing really showing through on the inside either. But the reason we're doing it like we're doing it is that we only have to trace the template out once. should go through the rest of the first layer and into the second, and yes it is. Let's get the first layer completely cut out. Okay, now we have one layer completely cut out, so let's go ahead and pop it out of the cardboard box like so. And this will be one part of our Pepper's Ghost frame. And we will get the other one cut out here, and then I think that's going to be it for this crafting session. And if we just help liberate the cardboard, from the main part of the box, like so. Taking a bit of effort here. Let's come back at it a little bit with the blade. Oh. Coming loose again, are we? Let's keep that from happening. There we go. All right. I'm just going to finish this cut. Okay, try that again. We'll just finish this cut. And have the second part removed. Let's neaten that end up a little bit. There we go. And that gives us our two frame portions. Probably work better if I put it that way. And now what we're going to do next time is finish cutting things out because we still have a few more parts to this frame to make, and then begin gluing it all together. So until then, I will see you all next time. That's all for this session of Polygonal Art with JoRaSe's. If you enjoyed what you saw, how about giving this video a thumbs up? And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss out on future videos from me. In the video description below, you'll find my Patreon link. Feel free to check it out. Now, on to the credits.